Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Marilyn. So happy to have you here. For today's video, I will be doing a flip through of these beautiful oracle decks. The Manara Erotic Oracle and the Sexual Magic Oracle. I think that these decks are beautiful. I love the nudity in these decks. I don't think that it's too much or weird or anything. I know that certain people have their opinions on these decks, but I really like it. I think it's tasteful. I think that it conveys the message that it needs to convey across really well. This chemistry card is really beautiful to me. I love that they're both cooking together. Chemistry. I've been playing around with these decks for a while. I got these in the mail 2 weeks ago. And so I've just been having fun, pulling cards for myself and just like deep diving into the guidebook as well, and trying to decipher for myself what the image of these cards can convey for me in my relationship, whether it be with myself or with my actual partnership that I have. As I delve deeper into my spiritual practice and as the seasons change and as I grow as well, I've noticed that I've been more keen on learning about myself and my sensuality and, connecting with my divine feminine energy, really getting to explore that Lilith energy within me. It's nice that these cards also have the zodiac signs and the planets that these cards correspond to. I think that us as women, we are so mysterious and complicated, but it is beautiful because we are so complex and we are ruled by the moon, literally. We have menstrual cycles. We go through these cycles and changes. We have that natural ebb and flow within us. Like I've mentioned in past videos, the imagery of a certain tarot deck or oracle deck really speaks to me, and I feel like certain imagery really does heal my soul. Like it really does do something to me. It like realigns my chakras or something like that. I don't know, but it really does heal me. What I really like about those Scarabeo decks is that they always translate their decks into 5 different languages, which makes it so much easier and so diverse for so many people to use their decks. I think this card is stunning. What I love most about these cards is that every artwork that is displayed here, I do in my waking life with my partner. Especially like the ones where we're next to each other and we're just holding hands, like that chemistry card where we're cooking together. Personally, for me, I feel like these cards activate a side of me that has always wanted to come out. And I feel like over the years, I've kind of always acted with like the divine masculine part of myself where I'm always taking action. And it's been kind of hard for me to kind of just receive that love and generosity. And so I feel like these cards can help me accept that divine feminine energy within me, accepting that flow, accepting and just receiving love from the universe and from myself. I've always kept my personal love life very close to me. I don't share that as often, even with people or close friends. I'm a Scorpio rising with a Virgo Venus, so I keep all of that within myself. I don't really like to share that, but I don't know, these cards I feel like will be very helpful for me. Not only like understanding the intimacy within my relationship, but as well as the intimacy within myself and just learning how to love myself better. Diving into the guidebook, Laura Ton does an exceptional job at explaining what sexual magic is and how these cards can help you better understand your relationship and help understand yourself as well. So the deck is divided into 2 parts. 24 cards are dedicated to romance, while the other 12 cards are dedicated to the emotions. So the first 24 cards represent 2 polarities. The odd ones, which are 1, 3, and 5, and so on, have masculine polarity. They are active. They are the yang. So they are dedicated to him, quotation marks. And it doesn't matter what gender you apply to. It's just masculine energy. So in astrology, that would be considered the sun, because the sun is a masculine energy. Now the even cards, which are 2, 4, and 6, and so on, are the feminine polarity, which is receptive, emotional, and it's represented as the yin. They are considered the lunar energy. Really quickly, I wanted to show you guys my Tarot of Sexual Magic deck. And I've had this deck for over 6 years now. This Empress card is the same one in the Oracle deck that is represented by transgression. I really enjoy this deck. I love working with it whenever I get the chance to work with it. This was one of the first decks that I had. Now, of course, my Tarot and Oracle deck collection has been growing a lot since then. But when I do ever get around to using these cards, it's always a treat. I edged mine in yellow a long time ago, and you can see that they're kind of crusty, but that's all right. I think it adds to the old glow to them. You can see that within this deck, you have all 5 languages depicting what the card is, and I really appreciate that. I do want to note that in the Oracle deck, the Sexual Magic Oracle deck, it is kind of borderless, which I really do like because you get the full picture. I wanted to show you guys this book. This book I purchased a couple of years ago. I think it was in 2020. And, you know, obviously I've studied the tarot for a while now, but I never really immersed myself as much into, like, you know, love readings or intimacy readings, right? And this book really changed my perspective on a lot of things, especially on, like, deciphering what certain cards can mean, especially when it has to do with sex or love. This is a great book to have if you don't necessarily have a sexual, intimate, themed tarot deck. This would work great if you just had the regular Rider-Waite tarot. The author, Magdalene Elise, also adds in some of her spreads, and I think they're great. I love using them. I haven't used them in a while, but I definitely will. You know, working with both the Sexual Magic Oracle and the Manara Erotic Oracle, I think it'll be great to pair this up with my intimate, kind of like lusty, sensual tarot decks. So this is a great pick if you want to dive a little bit deeper. When I first unboxed these, I was over the moon with the backs. The backs are gorgeous. I absolutely love the backs. Now, I don't have the Manara Erotic Tarot, but I don't think I'll buy it, only because I feel like I don't need it. I think that the Oracle deck itself is great to just read on its own, but I mean, maybe in the future I will, just because, you know, FOMO. Even though the Manara Erotic Oracle, the Manara Erotic Tarot has been out for quite some time now. Maybe eventually I will get it just so I can have the little pair. But this deck is absolutely stunning. I do enjoy it. I love the artwork. 111 as I said that. Ooh. I think that this deck is really cool because it brings in the chakras and astrology to better help you understand your intimate life. And as the guidebook says, sex is one of the crucial elements of a person's identity and one of the greatest driving forces in that person's life. So I think that this deck is really good for self-awareness and to help empower yourself. I think that the artwork in this is a little bit more theatrical, and I do enjoy that. Like I said, the artwork in any type of tarot or oracle deck, if it really speaks to my soul, it naturally heals me. Like it just inspires, it ignites something within me that really helps me process a lot of my emotions and just my outlook on life and perspective. If a tarot deck can do that for me, then I say job well done, because that in itself is very powerful to me. Do any of you feel the same way, or is it just me? I like this card. It's Lilith in Libra, creating a new self. Comparing both decks, I think that my favorite part is that they both are built upon astrology and the planets, and how, you know, astrology can help us better understand ourselves and bring that self-awareness forward, especially when it comes to, you know, romanticism and sex and lust. If I had to pick between both decks, I think that I would pick the Sexual Magic Oracle, only because I feel like that one is, I don't know, like more softer. The energy is just more sultry, more sensual somehow. And I love the red, like the roses and like the pinks, the soft pinks. That really calls to me. Okay, so diving into the guidebook, I want to read to you what it says. So, the Manara Erotic Oracle uses two very powerful tools to help the reader work with the cards. The first tool is the chakras. Each chakra is linked to 5 cards, and they approach themes of sex and relationship from the most primal urges, which is the first chakra, to its most elevated forms, which is the 7th chakra. The second tool is astrology. Every card is connected to a planet and a sign. Each planet indicates a part of the self, while each sign offers a way to express that part of the self. This oracle is built on the basis of everything related to the feminine beauty and the energies of femininity. Isn't that so nice? I adore that. This deck is literally just built upon the female, the divine feminine. Now, of course, in their deck, they disclose that any person can use this. It's not just only one gender. This concludes the flip through. Please let me know in the comments below which oracle deck was your favorite. And if you have these decks, let me know how you use them. I'm very curious to know. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I adore all of you. Thank you so much for always tuning into my videos. Those of you that do, I appreciate you. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and may you have a lovely, blessed day or night. Bye.